could also play Shinjao if he really wants to. But probably not very good into mid Veigar. As Ari, a mainstay here for Faker, especially last year. He is going to be bringing it out once again. For game number 1, let's do it. DK versus T1.
Is aware.
She's got a nice angle. Kellen going in, but this is Zyra Khan. Very curious about the top side as well. I say that, but Owner is already down here in bottom lane, essentially, looking for a gank as, speaking of which, Canyon looks like he is going to go for a back.
Oh, there we go.
Oh boy, here comes T1 once again. Setting up for a 4-man dive potentially, looking for the hook first. He is going to land it straight onto the Xayah, and down he goes. First blood handed over to Faker.
And that is a best case scenario because we also get the teleport out from Showmaker, right? To try and salvage the play. The setup from Owner as well starts charging up. But this might not have happened the way it did if not for that hook. Ice cold, right? And as soon as that hits with the flash charm, well, he does have Ignite, courtesy of Spellbound. So that helps a little bit, but not a lot. Owner is a little bit low. Showmaker's just farming up Owner.
Here we go again. Miss on the Sonic Wave as over the wall comes Faker looking to go onto Canyon here, it looks like, as flash out of Canyon. But look at Showmaker. He is going to get the kill onto Owner, but the roam from the bottom lane comes in. That will be a kill, but Faker looking to go down here. The damage will turn in as Canyon is given over to Guma now as a trade from the bottom lane is happening here in mid. And the chase will continue. Zap going to miss. As Kellen just going to hug the wall here and be able to get away.
I'm going to take control of the river here.
Yeah. Faker picking up Exhaust as the hook going to land here onto the Rakan. Ignite in as they back away, and Kellen goes straight into a charm. As here is the Exhaust. Owner, though, has the Crescent Guard, but still, inside of it, is going to get taken out. Showmaker and depth extremely low, but Faker has to go into a stopwatch and will actually elect to flash in the face of 3 members of DK, who will, at the end of the day, win the fight.
Deep Boss are trying to settle the Baron here. Showmaker will know now.
Yeah, TP coming in. Keria in a very awkward spot is just going to Hex Flash over the wall, say goodbye. I do not care about any of you. Zeus looking to get in there, but yeah, they're just disengaging. So T1, they just pick up the dragon anyway.
So, barring a flank, they can run into some issues as Canyon goes in.
Pretty confusing angle. See that Owner is right there, so Canyon just kind of kicks him away as over the wall they go. That's one way to catch the Jinx, as immediately Showmaker just presses R, and the gameplay is there. As the Crescent Guard not really going to help Owner, but the Lantern will. Very nicely placed, but absolutely a fantastic play here from the side of DK. The Showmaker will be fine. Has Merc Treads.
Once you do finish it, she's still insane.
Oh, gonna hit the hook here on the Kellen as he's just got a target on his back right now, as looks like he might survive. Another hook comes in as Keria just will not miss these today. Depth with no Featherstorm is gonna get Guma excited as he takes down the kill. A charm gonna hit onto Canyon as T1 take a couple of kills and gets what's next. It's the T1 Baron. Let's take a look. I got Rakan. They had a ward over the wall, so I think they saw him run into the bush, like it wasn't entirely blind.
자야. 차기만은 바로 갈 수 있거든. 바로 가자.
We can do Baron, and yep. Keria, as always, making the calls while hitting every hook. It's pretty good at this game. And now T1 doing what they do best. Snowballing their lead, getting the big objective, and pushing as many turrets and their gold lead as far as possible. Just haven't seen him in this game yet. That's all I'm going to say is Kellen goes in, the Lantern is there on Guma, but the cage is going to lock him down. And immediately he goes down, and Zeus is here now, but immediately Kana going to take him out. That's that counter pick you're seeing now, but the damage might just be too big. The wall is too heavy for the side of T1 as they're getting into that back line as deep as you possibly can. Kana not tanky enough. And guys, that's the end of the game. T1 just aced them in mid, and they will push for the victory.
That's gonna be it, and even with a perfect execution on Guma Yushi there, doesn't have flash, can't get out, it doesn't matter. They escort Cannon out of the fight immediately, doesn't matter, right? The lead is too big. Everyone on T1 is too fat, so even with taking down Gumayushi, it's not even close to enough. And D+.
Oh boy, insult to injury at this point as another hook, this time onto the Xayah. As down goes the Nexus, a 26-minute game.
That is a that's team play, right?
That's crazy. You don't see that very often.
No.
It's just everybody pulling their weight.
Does make a ton of sense here.
Man. We're just getting a treat today. Faker's LeBlanc, Carria's Thresh. You could. No way. Okay, God.
How dare you? Oh my.
Carria just trolling DK, but also trolling us.
That was me.
Either way, guys, we are ready to hop onto the Rift for game number 2. Let's do it.
A couple of rune choices here. We do actually see Showmaker go for the Eri. We have seen mostly First Strike or Unsealed Spellbook, so opting a lot more lane dominant here. And I do think that the Taliyah's success has mostly hinged on how aggressive have you been able to get with it. As the first few levels of Ezreal and Karma is actually like the first 3 are really strong.
Yeah.
Once the first back comes in and Kaylin Lux gets some levels and actually have their combo available, it gets a lot harder. But right now, Deft and Callan playing with full confidence, which I think is really important if you want to take controls. Yeah, this happens a lot with T1. This is looking like a perfect example of that.
Yeah, the poke already coming in as Guma is quite low, but there goes Deft into it. The Q is going to land on the carry as he has to flash, but he is dead. First blood given over to Kellen with the Ignite.
And we might have a skirmish on our hands here.
Oh, there's the binding. They catch Canyon as in on the wall comes Showmaker. Too little, too late. As Faker is there, in goes the Q from Owner, who has stolen the Lee Sin. Very happy to steal that as now he's Ezreal and is looking to poke them down underneath this turret. Faker here as well. And already T1 off to a roaring start. As okay, we are going to have a back from one of the guys. It looks like Showmaker was there, but Kellen is not long for this world, although kind of burning down the Faker just with the flash and the chains, as at least Kellen trades one back, but another kill onto LeBlanc is not what you want to see if you're DK.
That does mean that Canyon can't die right from the get-go here. Carrier that starts with the setup, right? Hits the binding, and then this is what we're talking about, that single target pick. Then Owner still gets lead, which that's not fair. You can't give him as Deft. Yeah, gotta keep playing this aggressive. Keep looking.
Yeah, tons of poke continuing. Owner is here. Chains come in onto Kellen. The flash Mantra Q onto Guma.
And build a lead for himself here is Faker.
Uh-oh, he is going to get caught, and he tries to dash over the rocks. That's not going to work. Owner, though, is so strong right now as he's just going to auto him down. Able to steal that one here as goes for the Heartbreaker now onto Canyon. Continuing. And now, even with Kellen here, okay, he actually is going to flash. Not the first time we've all seen that one. Canyon waiting. Tons of damage on Naguma still. And now on Akaria. The two of them are just extremely low, but the power of the duo from Faker and Owner is just a bit too much as second chains on a Canyon. But here comes Showmaker, and now Owner is on the run, doesn't have flash. He's looking to go down, as down he will. Canyon will take him out. Carria on his way out here. Faker just trying to get the kill at the Canyon, and he will, but he gives a kill over to Deft. And DK are able to handle this one.
Again.
That's just the way it goes, Chronicler.
But they have Unleashed Teleport.
Yeah.
That should be enough, no?
Full story. All right. A little bit of fighting, perhaps. Kana goes all out. Tons of damage on him already as Zeus is just standing up to the Kazaki. He's like, yeah, whatever. As down he might go. No, the flash is perfect. As he gets out of the damage of Canyon, the Coup is just going to skirt by.
Well, what can they do? Like, they've already diverted all their resources unless they're willing to invest a TP for Showmakers.
All right, Gumi, you're going to have to flash. As, uh-oh, the knockup comes in, and down he goes. Which is why DK are so dangerous with this Taliyah pick. Well, 2v1, we do have a teleport for Kana as, nope, he's going to be, oh, what? Okay. Heartbreaker comes in. Showmaker's still on the run, and yeah, the stun is going to land, and you can throw as many rocks as you want. The knockup's going to be nice, but the extra movement speed, he is just gone. As Showmaker, don't think he needed more kills, but sure, going to pick up, or Owner rather, he is going to pick up his 4th kill.
As double TP here.
All right, really trying to make this a thing. Onto this turret, straight onto a trap. The poke damage is massive.
At the ready.
Oh, the poke is huge. Kellen, oh man, he's getting flashed on right now. Faker is not messing around. Oh! Well, that's flash down now for Kellen. So I guess Faker traded it after all. With the help of Carrier, of course, as over the wall goes Depth, takes a massive chunk from the Gnar.
Zeus' movement, man. Utilizing the clouds there as well. Actual cloud-driven interaction.
Whoa.
Loving it. Overheal combo be very strong as this is the individual pick they're looking for.
Kana going forward, though. He is going to take a massive amount of damage. Even Kana at this point is not tanky enough. As now, very low health bars. The chase is on.
Going in.
T1 are hunting their prey. Baker looking for more damage. Flash over the wall. Carrier immediately dies. As Owner is going to follow suit. They go a little bit too far, and the prey strikes back.
Oh, big moment there. T1 oversteps Zeus.
Hey, that's going to be rocks on the ground here. Zeus in a bit of trouble. Has lots of damage, but it's going to reset.
Surely you let it go now.
On DK, the damage coming in onto Kellen. Down he goes. That's the end of Karma. Deft is all alone. As Kana trying to escort him out with a flash on in. As Zeus again is not messing around. Mega Gnar here as well, as down will go Canyon. 1 by 1, the dominoes fall.
And this one is no exception.
Yeah. I mean, what can you say? Now they have Baron with the siege that they have in this composition. It is going to be deadly, right? As over the wall comes Faker and nearly takes off Death's head. As now, might be enough. Nope, not quite going to burn down. Zult comes in, Faker, Jesus.
So close.
So close.
Oh, if you get Solar's Canyon, is that enough?
Uh-oh. Look at the damage, like this is an R, okay? Can't even believe it, as they are going to trigger the Mega Gnar, as down will go the Cloud Drake, as Showmaker is just in there, in the pit against Owner. He will have to flash out of it eventually, as T1 are like, I don't know if you guys really want to fight us right now. And DK are like, actually, you know what, you're right. We're just going to run, actually. Right, this comp also has some inherent CC, as T1 say, this is our Baron, thank you very much. And Baker's going to find an enemy jungle, as Canyon is now dead. Baker will collect the kill. I hope Spring Finals has more to offer than this series, that's all I'll say. As the rocks are on the ground, Cassante goes all out, Kana just giving it one last go. As down will fall the inhibitors. Guma now just trying to style, as you do. Baker always looking for the angles. They have the trap set, so they can't really be engaged upon.
3 inhibitors, that's lights out. Turret falls, just to the pressure of Zeus.
It's 1 by 1. The dominoes fall once again, as Zeus is almost on the fountain. I mean, he will not be denied, he says. As okay, lots of damage into the GA Viego, as he won't even die. He's just healing up with the Divine Thunder, and finally, no, they're not even going to get him. Down go all the champions here on the side of DK, as T1 will smash them tonight like a Mega Gnar in a swift 2-0. He was doing a lot in bottom lane, but what are you going to do? They never really allowed him to get to a point where he could carry.
It's Yone. It's Yone into Showmaker's LeBlanc. Okay, so this is... Oh, man. I'm glad that we highlighted Chovy versus Showmaker, because a lot of this game, I think, is going to come down to that matchup.
Surely it's Renata here as well.
Yeah.
Like it's Kellen is
yeah.
I'd say this is the one champion he is without a shadow of the best in.
Yes.
In the entire LCK.
Yep.
So you have Kellen and Renata into barring Jace, a pretty much full melee composition.
Yeah.
I hope this is Tank Maokai. It might be AP with the fact that they are going to be extremely heavy on the AD damage, but I don't really think that's that big a deal into D+, because they don't have a tank. Like, yes, armor itemization will be effective, but I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference here.
No. Whether he has a better experience on the Rift after 15 minutes than Kingen did in our previous series. Let's jump into the Rift and find out how it's going to go. Oh, all right. Showmaker not flashing just yet. Peanut going to use his as Delight's going to move on in. Kellen's going to have to flash away now as well as Chovy looking to try and get in there, but he gets locked down. The Ignite, it's ticking, but he gets the shield, and he will be all right. A Showmaker just dives forward, and he still has the distortion.
And then this, like, hits the chain on Chovy. As the auto is traveling.
Didn't really have full vision on where Chovy was, as we're going to see a little bit of an engage here by Delight. The Grand Entrance comes in and pays. He hit level 6. Kellen, he could go down. He has the bailout, and he isn't actually going to be killed just yet. Def just standing his ground. Extendo Beam going to get flashed there as Pace flashes forward. They find Kellen, and there's the double for this area. What did we say at the beginning?
And for them to recognize the opportunity here, because of course Kellen used his summoners in mid. Right, they're aware that the Renata doesn't have the summoners available.
Yep.
Get a 2v2 kill.
Looks like Showmaker not going to make a rotation down though. Q connects onto Delight, and they are really hungry for this one. Super Mega Death Rocket comes in. See whether they have the health bars to lock this one down as Pays grabs it with the ultimate. And that is 3 kills now for the Zeri.
Does have his ultimate available.
Yeah.
TP comes in.
Well, they do find the Nature's Grass. That's a very dead Canyon. And he was just here for too long.
Oh wait, they're still going. They do have some big teamfight ultimates here. This is risky.
It really is. I mean, this Rift Herald is going to Peanut no matter what. And he is going to be able to secure it there, as now they're just going to bully out Canna. Gen G just playing it smarter. And Doran will be able to take this outer turret on the top side of the map. Bleeding gold. D+ as Doran going to chase after him. No way that Canna is going to survive this one. Doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have a hope.
Hold up.
Okay, Canyon going to go for a bit of a kick onto Doran here. Showmaker trying to lock him down as, Delight just comes in to save his top laner. He'll battle dance his way out. Super Mega Death Rocket not going to be enough. As, that was very cute. Surely one day they'll take his shield down. As he just skates his way out. Okay! That is a bailed out cannon. Can he get locked? No, he can't. As there he's going to grab that kill. What the heck was that AoE damage? And now Pace is just free hitting. This could just be game over right here.
That's it.
Doran is chasing after Showmaker. He does have his clone, but the Shock Blast, it's going to be blocked. And Gen G, I think they're just going to walk it up this mid lane and say goodnight to this game.
I think that might be the end of it. I think that might just be it.
Is Pays the best AD carry in the LCK?
I don't know. I can't certainly. No, we're seeing some shaving head questions from our production team. No,
that is not happening. This Nexus though, it is definitely going down, and Gen G will claim victory in game number 1, and they will use this. And even though they weren't massive damage numbers, it didn't matter because it was Gen G that held control of the map. And yes, Doran threw Shock Blast and things like that, but once Chovy did like 1,000 of that 5.3k, that was when Canna lost almost his entire health bar and could lane going to be locked in here. Thankfully for DK, they can make some adjustments here as a bit of a giggle comes through from Deft. We'll see whether he's going to be playing the Ashe or whether the Ashe is going into support. Imagine if they last picked Veigar and just played Veigar Ashe bottom lane. And we can just have a Mage off, a Yordle off.
I gotta say, trying to play Veigar into Ziggs and Jace does not sound like it. That sounds like a bad time.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's good, but thematically it's fun.
It is. As the AD threats of D+ now fully established, was worried that they might go towards too much AP damage, but not going to be the case here.
An anime.
Yeah, but not the new ones.
Yeah.
The good ones.
So you want him to watch one and then another one and then another one and then you'll be satisfied?
Yeah.
All right, well, some great drafts coming through here. Let's jump onto the Rift for game number 2 of our Saturday Showdown.
We don't know where Deft is.
Canna could be in trouble here. He immediately presses ultimate as Kellen. He's going to turn up in the nick of time. Peanut having to flash away, and now Delight is not going to be so lucky. Canyon audaciously charges forward, and first blood goes.
Trap.
All right, yeah, the trap is being set. Peanut, he's coming over. Canyon says, I'm sorry, Canna, but you are real dead, my friend. We'll see whether he can take them on a merry jaunt. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be a very
The
long...
amount of ranged wave clear that they have. However, if you catch one of them off guard and you get a little bit of chance,
Arrow is going to connect. Delight almost got in there to save him. Arrow going to connect, blocked by Delight, who does have Eclipse. I don't think they worry about it too much as Delight goes on a little bit of a journey, and he might actually survive as they change their minds. They want to attack Peanut instead. Showmaker is going to be able to take down Delight in the end, so he wasn't distracted too much. And now, D plus Key are looking to take down...
actually gets the exhaust on Showmaker as well and stays alive for a decent amount of time, but not able to actually get it because this is LeBlanc with Flash. So further ahead is Peanut.
Well, Nature's Grasp is going to come in here as they dive on over. Chovy finds an ult. 26 health, it's Def that picks up the Drake.
A lot of ways clear, but if you have full control...
All right, Canna just going to move towards the Unbound Soul. I kind of like it. Chovy's still fighting this one out. He flashes, he gets the knock up and he dies. Yeah, he's just going to book it.
Gen G!
Oh man, this is going down really quickly. There's a Leandres on his 6. They're going to get the knock-up on a Canyon. It may not be a flip because he may just die. Solar Flare comes down to make sure he can't get into the pit. And that is just a good old heist.
Boss are very scary.
Yeah, there's a twisted advance though onto Canna's. Mega Inferno Bomb comes in. Canna trying to fight this one. Doesn't have a stopwatch, doesn't have his life, as now Canyon's fighting Delight. Now without his flash as well. Used in that battle. I don't think that they're going to be able to fight for this Drake.
Trying.
As when it becomes Lightning comes in and Canyon's just going to get exploded. Oh man, DK! Well, Nature's Grasp, standing in front of him, certainly going to work out as the arrow's going to connect onto Paze somehow! Oh my goodness, what a massive one from Kellen! Solar Flare defensively is actually pretty good, but Doran is now going to get mown down, and you asking, how do you make space for Def? Well, you shoot the artillery in the face! That's how you do it!
Yeah, well, thank you for the quick answer, D+. Really appreciate it. Nicely done there. And that must have been a big miscommunication there. Paze also with his flash still up, that arrow catching them off guard.
That was...
Just like game... Is it going to end the same way as game number 1?
I'm not sure.
I think there's no Baron buff, so I think this is just an inhib and then they back off.
You know how we make 007 references? Like, Kellen actually did have a license to kill this game. Like, his arrows have actually been fantastic. And the arrow is just going to hit the teleporting target. Chovy immediately QSS's as in goes Canyon. All right, I don't know about that one. He's going to get taken down very, very low. As Chovy gets into that backline, they do wipe out the Sivir as well. There goes the Ashe, and Gen G going to capitalize on the overextension. Showmaker, can he stay alive is the question. The answer is, I think yes for now. I jest a little, but I do think that maybe he didn't quite need it as Canyon. Gonna have to throw out the ultimate. Does still have flash and hasn't used it. He's now gonna go in again as he's taken down Solo. The Nature's Grasp. It's not gonna kill Canyon. Why is he? How is he? A whip becomes lightning. What is going on here? So much shielding, so much healing. And Showmaker diving on forward. Canyon's back into the fight. And they take down Peanut. 3 are now dead. Chovy's trying to take matters into his own hands. He takes down Showmaker. But they need to go now. The arrow is going to connect. Now Cannon's looking for it, but Chovy, he dives in first. Can he find it as the Elder is taken by Gen G? It's massive. Canyon now has to get out of there, and Deft is dead. Oh, Gen G now with Elder. They're going to push in. They're going to take down this inhibitor turret at least as Showmaker. He wants to try and stop it, but I just don't think they can. Peanut is so tanky. He can tank this turret as Showmaker dives in immediately. He goes golden. As there is the satchel charge. Showmaker is going to get eaten by a dragon. The Zig's going to do that one. Canyon also presses his stopwatch. Kellen going to come in with the arrow. Depth is up in 10 seconds time, but I just don't think it's... Oh, never mind. There is no minion wave.
Oh my god, they're going to survive. Depth is going to be up.
At least for another few minutes.
They're holding on. It's still not done.
It's not. Well, there is another minion wave conga lining in, but Deft is going to respawn. Canna's going to respawn.
They have buff for another minute and 20.
Nature's Grasp going to come in here as Def does have a spell shield. On the hunt is going to be popped here as Canna.
Chovy.
Can he actually get enough work done as the Sivir is going to be taken down. Canna is also dead and Chovy's going to do it. Him alongside Doran, and now they'll take down the Nexus. The 2-0 for Gen G, and they will be your second place team skipping the first round of playoffs here in the LCK. This week? Nope.
Against Gen G. Well, no, well, also this week, but you know, it's T1 and Gen G. But more notably to me is that they didn't win a single game against Gen G all split.
Yeah, Kellen still winless
Oh my god.
against Gen G since what, 2019?